Episode 2. My Uncle Victor knows no law but his own. He honors the goddess, so long as it is convenient for him. But will he really risk waging war against another pack over one man's mate? I suppose that depends on the mate, doesn't it? And you expect to believe the word of some supposed seer? I will not hand over one of my wolves to the king of outcasts just because one of his rogues said it was destiny. There has been enough conflict between our packs, Victor. I am offering you a chance to secure peace between our territories. All you have to do is give me the girl with violet eyes. And there it is. Just like that, my false sense of security is shattered. I'd let myself believe that the discussion between the two alphas was something so far above me that it would not affect me, that I could not possibly be involved. I am the bastard daughter of the alpha's disgraced sister. My mother went mad and left me with nothing before she died. All I have in this world are the scraps of mercy my uncle has tossed at me. I have no father, no wolf, no name. In fact, the only thing that seems to be uniquely mine is the very feature that cemented me as the pack freak. It's a bizarre mutation that sets me apart from the rest and makes it impossible to forget that I am defective and unworthy of the space I take up. The violet shade of my eyes. There is a moment of strained silence across the vast courtyard outside the main pack house. Silvery ribbons flutter and balloons bob in the soft breeze, but the decorations for the party seem silly and out of place in the tension that hangs in the air. Then my uncle's booming laughter cuts through the quiet like a knife sliding through butter, and a chill runs down my spine at the malicious mirth. I realize at that moment just how fragile my illusion of safety was. I duck my head down, sandy blonde hair cascading around my face like a curtain, as I wish that I could make myself small enough to vanish entirely. You want to mate with the violet-eyed mutant mongrel? Be my guest, your majesty, my uncle says, his words dripping with disdain. There is some movement somewhere toward the center of the courtyard that I can't make out, and I have the good sense to snap into action, rising to my feet, ready to make a run for it. Of course, I don't actually have anywhere to run to. I have no plan, no chance of even making it out of the courtyard unseen. I've been a prisoner of my own pack my entire life, and frankly, my odds of escaping my sorry fate have never been worse. But a frightened animal acts on instinct, not logic. I'm aware enough of my place in the world to be terrified. So I tighten my grip on the glass in my hand, fingers curling around the stem of the champagne flute so the jagged edge faces away from me like a makeshift little dagger. "Oscar," Victor says, calling out to his son. I stiffen as my cousin moves through the crowd. The rogue alpha has come to claim his bride. Let's not keep our guest waiting. Get the girl. In Victor's eyes, handing me over like a prize bride is probably more of an insult than a peace offering. If the stranger had named any other she-wolf in the pack, my uncle would have probably lunged at the other alpha, putting an abrupt end to any celebration and plunging the two territories into war in a matter of minutes. But Victor has been looking for an excuse to be rid of me for years, and I know full well that he will not hesitate to throw me at the mercy of the so-called king of outcasts. No one will speak for me. No one will defend me or question our alpha's choice to hand me over to a rival pack like little more than a lowly broodmare. The crowd shuffles around, making way for the alpha's son as he elbows his way past them and straight for me. My heart pounds in my chest when my cousin spots me, his eyes locking in on mine. "You heard him, girl," he says, and my skin crawls the steel in his voice. My cousin's eyes flicker to the makeshift weapon in my hand, and he chuckles. "What do you think you're doing with that?" He's never seen me defend myself before. Desperate times call for desperate measures. My hand trembles, but I muster up enough self-preservation to feel almost brave, and I hold my ground. "Please, Oscar," I plead, my soft, high-pitched voice sounding unexpectedly steady. "I don't want any trouble. Just let me go back to my room. I won't bother anyone, I swear. Don't you get it?" It doesn't matter what you want. You've already caused more trouble than you're worth. The rogue alpha has come to take you off our hands, he says, walking calmly toward me. My cousin is significantly larger than me, as are most members of the pack. At 5'3", I'm not that much shorter than most females my age, but everything about my build is small.
Full story is available at novelpalace.com. Click the link in the comment section to get it free.